man Chaitanya Baghel has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. ED's probe in the Chhattisgarh alleged excise scam has revealed a liquor syndicate comprising of Anwar Dhebar, Anil Tuteja and others were operating in the state of Chhattisgarh. The proceeds of crime generated through this scam has been estimated to be around 2,161 crore rupees. ED investigation revealed that Kawasi Lakhma used to receive a substantial amount in cash on a monthly basis out of POC generated from the proceeds of crime generated from liquor scam. ED investigation in the liquor scam, which ran between 2019 to 2022, revealed that proceeds of crime was generated as illegal commission, which was generated in multiple ways. In fact, let me try and go across to my colleague Bhavtosh for more details on that, on the Chhattisgarh liquor scam. So, Bhupesh Baghel's son arrested, Bhavtosh. That's a big development.
Yes, Swati, one of the biggest development as far as Chhattisgarh liquor scam is concerned. This case is based on the FIRs that were filed by the Chhattisgarh ACB. This case, in fact, is very controversial because this case time and again had gone to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, in fact, pulled up the Enforcement Directorate, and they had, in fact, said that this case is not fit of probe under money laundering, but ED was continuously probing this case. As far as today's development is concerned, at around 7 a.m. in the morning, ED team reached the residence of Bhupesh Baghel. Bhupesh Baghel, in fact, tweeted and said that ED team have reached his residence, and then a very quick development happened and Bhupesh Baghel has been arrested. He will be produced before the court. Briefly, this case revolves around the scam or the alleged scam that took place when Congress was in power. What ED has said is that a fixed commission was being taken by the distillers, and this was not, in fact, this was being done so that cartelization actually happens in Chhattisgarh. The other aspect of this scam is the kacha sharab or country-made liquor, of which none of the revenue that was being generated went to the Chhattisgarh Marketing Corporation, which is the body that used to, in fact, distribute liquor in the state of Chhattisgarh, and the entire proceeds or entire revenue was going to the cartels member like Dhebar and Tuteja. These are broadly some aspects of the money laundering. ED has said that they have been probing this case for past 2 or 3 years, and the other important development that has taken place in this case is the arrest of former excise minister in Chhattisgarh, Lakhma, who was in fact arrested by the ED. ED has also attached the office of Congress in Sukma. Congress obviously has said that this is political vendetta. One has to wait and see what ED would be stating when they will issue an official statement. But very big development because Bhupesh Baghel, one of the strongest leaders of Chhattisgarh, his son has been officially arrested by the Enforcement Directorate.
Right. Chaitanya Baghel, who's Bhupesh Baghel's son, has been placed under arrest. Bhavtosh, I believe this has happened under the PMLA. I believe there's a reaction coming in. Stay on with us.
जिसके कारण से आज नेता प्रतिपक्ष ने विधानसभा में ये घोषणा की कि हम इस कार्रवाई के विरोध में दिन भर के सदन की कार्रवाई बहिष्कार कर रहे हैं।
सर, स्पेसिफिकली आपको कई बार टारगेट किया गया है, तो क्या ये आपने आवाज
भाई कवासी लखमा भी टारगेट किया, देवेंद्र यादव टारगेट किया, अभी मेरे बेटे को टारगेट कर रहे हैं। इसका मतलब ये है दबाने की कोशिश कि कोई आवाज अडानी खिलाफ ना बोल सके।
हर बार स्पेशल ओकेजन को ही
उसकी गिरफ्तारी हो रही है लगातार।
देखिए, हम लोग डरने वाले नहीं हैं, न डरेंगे, न झुकेंगे, न टूटेंगे।
सर, हर बार स्पेशल ओकेजन को ही देखते हैं।
पिछले समय मेरा जन्मदिन था तो मेरे सलाहकार और मेरे OSD गिरफ्तार किया गया। आज मेरे बेटे का जन्मदिन है, उस दिन को किया गया। उस समय भी सत्र चला था तो मुझे तो रोक दिया गया था, पिछले सत्र में नहीं आने दिया गया था। इस समय सत्र में आने दिया गया।
प्रस्ताव पारित कर दिया था पिछली विधानसभा ने, उसको लेकर आप सवाल उठा रहे थे।
हाँ, तो सही बात है, जब विधानसभा में पारित हुआ है, जंगल बचना चाहिए। आदमी सांस लेने की जरूरत है कि नहीं है? 35% जंगल की जरूरत है पूरे देश में, अब 25% बचा है।
अभी कहाँ जा रहे हैं? अभी कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
कोर्ट जाएंगे, शायद कोर्ट में प्रस्तुत करने वाले हैं। कोर्ट जाएंगे।
मैडम, भूपेश बघेल जी के सुपुत्र को
So you heard Bhupesh Baghel, they're saying we won't bow down, we are not scared, and this is only being done to suppress our voice. The visuals that you're looking at on your screens, one is of the raid that took place. Fresh raids were conducted. That was followed by Bhupesh Baghel's son's arrest. Chaitanya Baghel has been taken into custody. He has been placed under arrest. Bhaptosh continues to be with us on the broadcast. Bhaptosh, those of course are political reactions coming in, but speaking purely from the point of investigation, tell us about the raids that were conducted first, fresh raids, after which the arrest happened.
Well, ED has said that these are fresh raids. In March, also the residence of Bhupesh Baghel was searched, and there was in fact also a very controversial thing happened. There was cash that was recovered. Bhupesh Baghel said that this was actually the money that was generated from his farm proceeds, and ED in fact had returned that money. Bhupesh Baghel, there was also allegation that Bhupesh Baghel has been summoned, though ED denied that. And finally, Bhupesh Baghel's son has been arrested. Chaitanya Baghel has been arrested. This is not the only case in which Bhupesh Baghel is being investigated. There are allegations that protection money was taken by Bhupesh Baghel in Mahadev app case. That case is being investigated not only by the Enforcement Directorate but also by the CBI, in which allegations are that the promoters of Mahadev app had given around 535 crore rupees to Bhupesh Baghel's office, though Bhupesh Baghel has denied that charge. As far as liquor scam is concerned, ED has said that the total proceeds of crime stands at around 2,126 crore rupees. They have said this also is equivalent to the loss of exchequer to
All right,
Chhattisgarh
Bhaptosh, stay on with us. The former Deputy CM of Chhattisgarh, T.S. Singh, there was joining us on the broadcast. Your first reaction, Bhupesh Baghel's son has been placed under arrest.
Yes, we heard that. I'm actually in Bhopal on a family occasion. But we learnt in the morning that ED has reached there, and subsequently they have made the arrest. So that is unfortunate. The timing again, just when the Vidhan Sabha was in session and Bhupesh Baghel ji was to take part in the no confidence motion regarding the Tamnar mines, where a lot of villagers have been agitating. The mines have been allocated without proper procedures being adopted. As per PESA rules, there should have been consent from the Gram Sabha. None of those procedures have been done. So when such an important debate was to take place, suddenly we see that ED has again taken action.
So are you suggesting that this has been done as a vendetta? This has been done to suppress the voice of the opposition?
Why is the timing like this? You see, if it happens again and again and again, on such, let us say, occasions. Last time Mr. Bhupesh Baghel was raided when the assembly was in session. This time again his house was raided in Bhilai while the assembly is in session. He would have been a major participant in the debates. Now his son has been arrested. So the timing forces us to feel that what is this? Why is it happening in this way? Law and order takes its own course. Nobody can say anything regarding that. But the timing, certainly, he had gone there. The PCC chief had gone to Tamnar, where the mines, where villagers are agitating. The debate was to have taken place today. Now there's been a walkout. There will be no debate. So all this raises unfortunate questions.
But the Enforcement Directorate carried out fresh raids, after which this development has happened. As per the Enforcement Directorate, they had earlier claimed that Chaitanya Baghel was suspected to be the recipient of proceeds of crime from the alleged liquor scam.
As far as I am aware, none of the proceeds of crime have been traced. Not one instance have I learnt of where the proceeds of crime have been traced. These are all allegations. Unfortunately, the way the act has been framed, it permits the ED to take people into custody on a suspicion, on a presumption of a crime having been taken place. If there is a crime which has been proved, why will we say that don't take action? Action must certainly be taken. But here the procedure is becoming the punishment again and again and again. And targeted, it appears to move around people associated with the opposition.
So you're saying that the ED has not been able to trace anything in terms of proceeds of crime. And I'm just telling you about what the investigation reveals. According to the Enforcement Directorate, Kawasi Lakhma used to receive a substantial amount in cash on a monthly basis out of the proceeds of crime. So they've been able to connect the dots. That's what the ED is claiming, of course.
See, your own words, they claim. You yourself used the word, they claim. Have they located the cash? Have they located the money? If there was some transaction which was going on, I am presuming it would be cash. So have they traced this cash from person A to person B, from person B to Kawasi Lakhma, from Kawasi Lakhma to person C, and used in a place, let us say item D? Has that been established? No. You yourself very rightly said exactly what we are saying, that this is their claim. They have not located the proceed of crime.
Of course, it's the investigating agency. It will claim first and then, of course, provide or substantiate those claims with evidence in the court of law. And we'll have to wait to see what happens next. Thank you very much, T.S. Singhdev, for joining us on the broadcast with your perspective. He says it's just to stop the opposition from raising important issues and question the government in the state. It's just to suppress the voice. And he says the timing of the arrest is suspicious. We're just taking a very short break on the broadcast, but we'll be back with this big story.